Hello, what's going on? Welcome to my channel. Like and subscribe. Movies again, part 3. Invincible armor. The eagle claw is contained of your thumb, your pointer, and your middle finger. Keep these two like folded. A couple of the pointers here says bones, muscles, joints, and power in the fingertips. I guess when you go for grabbing people, joints, I guess, to interlock them, it works. Protect your forehead. Protect your temples, your throat, your groin, and your armpits. Disclosure for those who do like to wrestle and mess around with sports, physical contact. There's another movie called The Victim. Iron Cross. I believe it goes like this. 4 arms together, making the cross. You can coordinate strength, speed, and combine both. The feet and fists, attack and defense. A little side note, flexing muscles in the arms and in the fist and in the legs. Yes, no more than the flex. Yeah. Patterns too. There's more. Let me see. Hold on. For the floor, if you like to use your legs and squat, bend your knees. These are some of the things that you can do by twisting and turning, jumping and kneeling down. One of the main ones you might see is the one with the blue and yellow and the 8 pentagram or diagram. Sorry. You can spread it out, make it bigger, a full circle. You never know what might happen. You may get pushed back, knocked to the side, just in case. But those are the ones for the patterns for the floor you can use. Another movie called Thundering Mantis. This is a dope movie. I don't know his name. Forgive me. The guy is badass and awesome, man. You gotta check it out. But he uses the mantis fist, like something like that, I guess. Pointer and your thumb. Sword and a bow are the weapons. They also use eagle fist in that movie. Another one's pretty tight. Is called Shaolin Guard. That's another dope movie. Basic Shaolin movements. One of the lessons. They had a lesson in here for a non-believer and a person of love and a new believer. Yeah, that was pretty interesting. It had to do with like backstabbing and I guess bringing somebody else in who had nothing to do with any of it, but became a believer. Some of the movies in that movie was pretty dope too. I recommend that movie. Check it out. A side note: workout on your flexibility and movements with weapons, standing up, sitting down, kneeling, and laying down positions. But other than that, I should say by doing some of these things, you'll come across like tricking, butterfly moves, roundhouse kicks, hook kicks, scoops, one-handed scoops, 180 pop-up rounds, different kinds of stance turns, like 180s, backflips, master scoops, a front scoop, a back scoop. Different kinds of moves you'll be doing when you're doing all of this, like spinning and aiming for targets, whether it be like the head, the torso, the groin, the knees, the feet. Back to the movies. There's one called Deadly Kicks in Snake Shadows. That's a good one. You'll find a famous actor in there. I think it's Jackie Chan, I believe it is. A lot of kicks, running, jumping kicks, practice kung fu like daily. That's some of the things they have. The list, kind of wrote them down. Another movie is The 4 Invincibles. Okay. Practice for hours, train for hours. Some of the old techniques is like picking up pigs, picking up chickens, Um, not to smash eggs. Boxing flexibility and kicking reflection. One of them, another one is a whole body reaction. I guess when you push somebody from whatever side, how you react to it. Body flexibility movement, standing on a person's thighs. I haven't done that. That would be so tight to try. Two people needed for this, for that. Hands to hands, I guess, like arms and leg weights. You can add more weights to your legs while you're doing all these different kinds of trainings with your partner. Another movie is The Mystery of Chess Boxing. That's pretty tight. They have a few songs from the WuTang Clan about chess boxing. Pretty sure a lot of fans are out there. One of the things I've learned from here is a whole body. Boxing, kicking, rolling, flipping, twisting of hips, hop, jump, twist in the air, roll into a stance, 1 foot posture, twist and roll, into a stance, moving on the ground, speed with flips, cartwheels, run, or momentum movements. According to the movie, there's 5 elements. It's again, I'm no master. The elements will be wood, gold, earth, water, and fire. I guess it's like a form of style. I don't know if it's like the real elements, but the way they move, it's like this can be water, this can be like fire, and all kinds of other things. Again, it's a movie, but some of the practitioners are pretty dope. The weapons that they had in there were swords and bows, and basic bodybuilding. One of their lessons they had was revenge, setting people up, making it personal, or starting a whole war. One of their sayings, I guess you would say like a Chinese proverb, would be calm, quick of wit, sharp as eyes, fast as mind, slow of tongue, quick to see, stand still, belly in, breathe with your stomach, level shoulders, and back is strength. Practice long hours to master it. Another movie is of cooks and kung fu. You would say, according to the story, you're not trying to like give the movie away, but it's like little villages came together and became like 3 different kinds of families or villages came together and formed a brotherhood. And in order for them to protect one another, they started like practicing fights with whatever they had at the time. It doesn't say, the movie didn't have any weapon or any fighting style. But you always need someone to practice, and it's not mostly weights. It's just like space, having space, and just being able to move around with flexibility. You would say. Another movie is The Fist of the White Lotus. This is a dope movie. It has Gordon Liu and the guy who plays Pai Mei. He's well known too. All practices of the Shaolin and all weapons, all forms. The weapon they showed in there was the sword. The fist that they showed was the tiger. Tiger, I guess, is like that. So I'm not freaking phone. Crane, I guess, was like that on an open close. Peck. Another one was posture points and pulses. That you can aim for pulses and posture points. Again, disclosure, but I have to say that because of the fighting, exposing way to hurt a person, and I'm not trying to show how to hurt somebody, but I actually practice and train, and again, I don't go looking for it, but you never know. And again, disclosure not to hurt nobody for like self-defense. Another movie is called The Snake and the Tiger and Crane. What weapon is a sword, bow, and a bow staff. The tiger, the crane, and the snakefish. Another movie is Bruce Tunan, Seven Promises. Sword. Another kung fu movie is The Phantom of Kung Fu. Nation saved spiritually. I guess that would be the lesson. Save your nation, both not just the mindset, but spiritually too. I guess in the old ancient days, you're trying to corrupt people's beliefs, religions, and their laws. I guess you would say. I'm not sure. Do some more digging. I guess. Practice kung fu. Practice the palm. I guess you just walk around just palming people. Bam. Sword, the bow. Practice medication, herbs for your body. Drinking. I do have a little thing about that. I'm gonna have to make a video about that for future references. But traps, learn traps. Drunken monkey fist. Get on all fours. You crawl around on your hands and your palms, not necessarily on your knees, because you gotta like walk on all fours, and that's where you get more tricking stuff from. The mantis fist and the dragon fist. I guess between the tiger and the dragon, kind of hard to say, because they even got a panther too, and it's kind of like that. So it's kind of hard to say which one's a tiger and which one's the dragon. Another movie, Eagle's Killer. Body, lower rib cage to the head. You can grab against the rib cage. Again, disclosure. Crouching and kneeling. Grabbing joints and muscles, stomach, groaning, armpits, ankles, neck. Again, disclosure. Bones, fists, and legs. Partner to practice more. Turning while holding the person in an attack. Again, the eagle fist. The weapon was a knife. That's one of the weapons. Jump on someone. I don't know if it's like you're both standing and then the other guy jumps on the other person, or you're high and you're jumping on the other person. I don't know if it's like that, or you're like hiding somewhere and you jump out on the person. So it could be a lot of different things. And again, practice makes perfect. When you have a partner, you kind of like know what to do and your momentum and whatnot. Another weapon would be a bow with a knife, kind of like just a stick with a knife at the end. They call it the spear. Short sticks on a rope. Those are different kinds of weapons you can use, play around with. One of the lessons to get better as like leveling up, make it light or heavy by adding more weights, and play keep away. One of the lessons, I guess, this movie I found a lesson. It was to have passion, a need to, I guess, to like need to want. Those are all my movies that I've had down and write notes. Some of them really good notes. I just wish I had some more equipment I can play with. But it's not like that. I'm gonna have to figure out a way, but it may not happen. Yeah, I just keep focused on basic training. Weapons, boxing, kicking, punching, socking, getting better, getting faster, getting stronger, getting powerful every day, sharpening your body as well as your mind. Yeah, with that being said, take care and improve yourself, and peace. Have a good one.